Good morning. This is day 7 of 100 days of meditation. So I meditated for a little over an hour and maybe an hour and a half, an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, so straight to the point. A lot of things were happening. Of course, just thoughts. And like Kile Cease, I'm doing this because Kile Cease, he's a speaker, motivational person, and he talked about meditating for an hour a day, not 10 minutes, not 15 minutes, an hour or two a day. So if you do more than an hour, it's better. You get just more information, you zone in. He says like the first hour, the first 45 minutes in that hour, you're really just in your head. So it's just you. And he says, just stay with those thoughts and question them and say, why am I here? Why am I thinking about these things? And letting go of past thoughts that you carry, make you angry or you're upset, things that happen to you. Those come up a lot in the beginning of meditation when you start meditating. And you have to say, I love you to those things. I love you, or I love that. I love that. Okay, I thought about this. I love that. Negative thoughts came up, abuse in my family, my mom. A lot of people know my story because I do my one-woman show. It's called I Didn't Cry, and it's based on the life of my older sister. She was in an abusive relationship with a heroin addict, and she died of AIDS. When she died, my mom turned to drugs, and I was left to really fend for myself at the age of 14. So I had no parental guidance from the age of 14 and up, and I just had to grow up very quickly. I've been on my own, where I worked as a cashier since I was 14. My mom stole my money, for drugs. We didn't have food, poverty. It was really in a drug-infested neighborhood. I dated a drug dealer. I just came from all of that negative background. This was the 90s, so I know a lot of people may relate with me. Especially the people I grew up with, but I'm just saying that because I have a lot of baggage and a lot of negative thoughts that come up about things that have happened to me. And so towards the end of the meditation, I was like, okay, I love that. Like Kile Cease says. He says, I love that. I love that that happened to me. I am who I am because those things happened to me. As negative as they were, I am stronger. I am wiser. In me, I decided to just do better, be a better mom, be conscious of what I'm doing in this world. I want to help others. So maybe those things had to happen to me in order for me to be who I am right now. I mean, it obviously did. So nothing's bad. Even when it's horrible, it's not bad. You could really turn it around and figure out how to make the best of it. If anything, just to have a testimony of how you survived, right? So after the 45 minutes of you just being in your thoughts, then you just start getting information, and that you also don't know. And I just ask, okay, why am I here? Why am I thinking about these things? Sometimes I have wonderful meditations where it's just beautiful thoughts and beautiful visions, but today it wasn't. And so after a while, I think it was a little over the hour, I started then talking to God, okay, why? That's why. And then the message I received, the information I received, oh my goodness, what was it? I started thinking about, why couldn't this be like this so that I could be like this? Why couldn't this person be like this so then I could have more, right? And this is the words that came over and over. No one can stop you. Something like, no one can stop you. No one can stop you. And yeah, so I was like, and when I received that message, it was, no one can stop you. Not your mother, who wasn't there. No one can stop you. Not your husband now. No one can stop you. Not your friends, who you are the peer pressure. No one can stop you. Not your children, who need your attention. No one can stop you. Not the people who say no. No one can stop you. No one can stop you from living the life that you want to live. No one can stop you from doing the things that you want to do. As long, good or bad, honestly. Like, if you want to do bad, no one can stop you. If you want to do good, no one can stop you. So everybody has that freedom of choice and that freedom to choose and say, no one can stop me, right? So what I got is, regardless of your environment, that cannot stop you. Regardless of who your parents were, that they cannot stop you. Regardless of what your teachers say, if there's something that's in your heart and you want to do, those teachers can't stop you. You do what you want to do in your heart, especially if it's something beautiful and that you love and you know it's something that you want to really do. Do it. No one can stop you. No one can stop me. And I have used other people as an excuse as to why am I not where I'm supposed to be or I should be. And that's ridiculous. Yeah, that's just freedom to realize that it's nobody's fault but your own. Like, you really have all the power to do what you want to do. It's no one's fault. No one can stop you. After you're a certain age, no one can stop you. And that's what I got from today's meditation. No one can stop you. I want to say I love you. I do love you. And God bless you on this beautiful Saturday. And enjoy your day. Mwah.